I'll be like, is it already on?
It's on.
Shoot. Alice is doing like what? How Amelia walks. She's so
Aww.
cute. And with her shoulders back, so it's giving me like to do it too, so I'm not slumped over.
Well, happy almost Easter, everyone.
Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have that. What we have planted over the winter, ideas or opportunities, or trying to get our life in order, is about to spring forth.
I like that.
I do too. It's like new beginnings.
I love
Every
that.
spring is spring.
That's like what that symbol of the Easter egg opening up.
Creation,
and
yeah. Write a petition of everything that you've been wanting, thinking about, what you want to come to fruition, kind of thing.
I love how you remind us to do that.
Yeah, I love petitions. I do.
Because as creators,
I don't know why I'm being so quiet.
It really helps us to channel our focus on what we want to create.
Yep.
And then it goes out to God and angels in the universe.
Yep.
Come into being
right
for us. Yeah. Okay, so
I'm Vera.
And I'm Christina.
And we are Soul's Enlightenment.
Yes.
And so far, as of this morning, we have 879 subscribers. So we're getting there.
That is awesome. Yeah. Yes, little by little. We're getting closer and closer
Everyone
and closer.
That has signed up, thank you. Or subscribed, I should say.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From the bottom of our hearts.
Exactly.
And soul.
We're very, very grateful.
Yeah.
Because it's just awesome to get there, and then we can be live again and join everybody and just have that ripple effect out into the world. Yeah, that would be cool.
All right.
So thanks again.
Our class is coming up.
Yeah, our next week. I'm so excited about our class here in Manteca, California.
Yeah. It is the cultural.
It's the bomb.
Online. I don't know how to say.
It's an awesome place to come because it's a spiritual little hubbub because we're here.
That's right.
And it gets dropping in and the angels, right? There we go.
If only my neighbors knew.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
Okay, so first we have a couple of questions, and then we're going to dive into our pretty significant topic.
I did a reading
today.
on what's going on right now in the United States, and
that's what we all want to know about.
Yeah.
But first we have a couple of questions that we're going to get to from a few viewers. And the first one is from Michelle Avato, and she's commenting on last week's video. And she says, yes, that's Demi Lovato. She has bipolar disorder. I wanted to know if she will be good in the future, and will Demi Lovato find love?
Yes. She definitely would be a lot better in the future. She is getting there. I mean, now, how did I say it? She is well and doing so much better with her mental health issues, and she is, and I understand, like, she's really concentrating on finding herself, making herself be happy with her, not having to have someone else to make her happy, kind of thing. And right now, if she were to try to find love, or love happens to come, it's not a good timing for her right now. So in-betweeners are great if you want to just date or whatever, but for finding true love, she has to find that within herself first, and then that person will come to her, and it'll be great.
It's so cool because as you were starting to go into your answer, that was the first thing I was thinking myself, was how important it is for us to find that self-love. And it seems like she is working on herself, and she's doing so much to help people.
But she's definitely not ready for a relationship.
Not yet.
No, not yet. But once she is, it'll come and it'll be wonderful. But just remember too, we're always going to have challenges.
Right.
No matter what. I mean, things will turn around, things will change, but we have to have challenges to grow. So, and then to keep evolving, that kind of thing. So we don't become complacent, like, oh, everything's great.
Isn't that the truth? We only keep growing stronger and stronger. Because I used to think, okay, I'm going to get my lessons done. I'm going to finish off with these certain individuals, and then it's going to be going to be better. But there's always going to be those challenges coming. And one of the things that Angus was saying through you before in a trance is that the negativity is always there. We just learn how to control it. So That's good, because as she's going through, she's getting stronger and stronger, and then be able to control it, and then she'll have that love.
Yeah.
That's
Because
awesome.
whenever she falls hard, and the person isn't always. She's, still bringing towards her men that aren't good for her. So she has to get that finalized and out of the way, and then know what she really truly wants, and as to be a co-partner, not just to have everything for one side, kind of thing.
That journey to that journey to self-love.
Yeah.
All right.
But she'll do great, and this helps her with her songs and her writing and her, because that angst is that creative part too.
I have to say, you are so right. You guys, it is so true. As an artist, there's so many different forms of art, whether it's singing or this kind of art or whatever. But it's such an expression of what's going on inside. And I know for me, a lot, these angels came during my own journey, which is still going on, isn't it? It's always going on as long as we're here, because we're all on a soul's journey.
I have to show you a picture of Amelia.
Oh, really?
She looks just like that. That's so cute.
That's cute. Well, that takes us right into our next question. Do you want me to read this whole question? Because it is a long one. Okay, you guys ready?
What did I write down?
Okay.
Wait. Okay, wait.
It's from Vlogs Gaming Music.
I wrote stuff down. Okay. All right.
Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so he's saying Soul's Enlightenment with Vera and Christina. He's asking the question about his uncle who had passed on.
Right.
Was it an easy transition? Was it difficult for him to adapt to how things truly are when he becomes all-knowing? Was he scared about, or was it an easy transition? Basically, how is he doing now that he's crossed over? Is there anything about the other side that he would like to share with me?
It's great.
That everything will be okay. It's been decades since he's seen his parents, as my grandparents passed away decades ago. So how was the reunion between his family that has crossed over before him? Thanks. It's just that I'm a very curious person and like to see things turn out wonderful. I, on the other hand, can't pick up any information on anyone who's passed away, and it saddens me that I feel like I can't communicate with people that have crossed over. Thanks, and hope you can get some information on this. Okay, without further ado.
Okay. Well, was it easy transition? Yes. Was he scared in the beginning? Yes. But once you get into that transition, you know where you're going. You know that everything, all the feelings that you had as a human on earth are gone. You understand everything. You know everything. You know why you went through things. You know why Vlog is going through things. You know everything about your family. So his reunion with his family was amazing. His guides were there. His angels were there. Animals were there. You know how everybody comes to greet you. So we're always thinking in terms that on the other side, maybe it's like here on earth, and it's totally different. He gets everything. He understands everything. We all do. I mean, it's not just him, but yeah. He said he was scared, and when he said, is there anything that he wants him to know, and he's just saying, yes, everything's going to be all right. Everything's great. They all say that because it is. Everything will work out. Everything, does happen for a reason, and there's always hope. So, his transition was happy. He was with loved ones, and he's flourishing, like we all do. Right. I mean, all of us do. And you can communicate with people that have crossed over. Just talk to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say to Vlogs too, and to all of you, is that's why I chose the Virtue Angel today, is because when we die from this lifetime, it is really fascinating. But your Virtue Angel, because you all have a Virtue Angel, they are there with you at that moment because they are the heralds of incoming and outgoing souls to the other side. So they are with you, and their light is what creates that tunnel, and that we go through to go to the other side. But what is really significant too about your Virtue Angel is that it's like an old friend that you might not realize it, we might not realize it in life, but at that moment and as we're transitioning, they are as familiar to us as like going home. Like, you know when you go on a trip for a while and then you go home and you go in the front door and there's that smell of your home. It's a special smell. Or like, let's say if you go to your grandparents' home or your special place like the Hawaiian Islands I love, or whatever it is that feels so familiar to you and that you just feel so comfortable and safe. That's the feeling that we have when you pass over, because your virtue angel is right there. And that's what I really wanted to convey to vlogs, is that, like Vera was saying, maybe at first we might feel afraid just in those first moments, but then that feeling, that familiarity of the angels and God's love is right there and it embraces us. So anyways, that's why I wanted to show this angel that when we do go home, this virtue angel is always there. And they're with us throughout our whole entire lifetime, keeping us on our chart as well. Okay. Did you want to say anything else about that?
That's
okay.
it.
Okay.
It's
so
pretty cut and dry. Once you're made that transition, you're amazing. Mm-hmm. I mean, generally, there's times when people have to come in and be cocooned and that kind of thing. But your uncle didn't have to go through that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And cocooning's not bad. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, because cocooning is being wrapped in. It's funny because Vera and I were just watching a movie where these people are getting, was the Hobbit, when they're getting cocooned by the spiders. It's not like that kind of cocooning,
No.
just so as you know. It's these beautiful powers, angels that wrap their wings around us, and it just totally envelop us in God's love and light. I mean, it just feels amazing. So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Vera, are you ready for our big main topic of the day?
No.
Trump and Putin.
No.
And what's in store?
We have one more.
We do?
Notre Dame.
Oh gosh, that's right. Okay.
Promised.
Was it on our? Did somebody?
Yeah, somebody asked.
Okay, I didn't see where it. I didn't see where it was, but I remember seeing it.
Is
somewhere.
that the only place that it is? I mean, you can't find it anywhere else.
No.
Yeah, it was on our last show.
Okay.
And then I forgot who it was that asked, though.
All right. Well,
okay.
I'll see if
anyway,
can find it.
They wanted to know about the Notre Dame situation, that we're all kind of upset about. Not kind of, we are upset about. Did you find it? No. Okay. And I can't remember her questions now. I just know that she wanted to know about the cross. For one thing that I'm getting, it's not an electrical. I mean, it might have been an electrical issue, but it was done on purpose. So it's not just like a glitch or something. It was done on purpose. And they've been going around doing it to several places around the world. So it's not something new. But it's being done to place fear in our hearts.
Right.
So that's exactly what it is. And then I think she said something about the cross survived, and I believe the crown of thorns or something. I don't remember. But that survived, and the cross survived, because you could see in the flames the cross is just like lit up.
Are you serious?
But it's not on fire. It's just, so people are taking that as a sign.
Wow.
That there's still hope and all that good stuff.
Found it. You want me to read it?
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Annie, that's
no.
what it is. Yeah.
Hi, ladies. I was wondering if Vera could pick up on anything related to the Notre Dame fire. Was there anything spiritual about it? Specifically, what do you think it means, if anything, that the large golden cross survived? Maybe it's just
because it's metal.
It's metal. I don't know. People are passing around a photo of gleaming in the rubble, like it's a sign.
Well, it is kind of a sign in a way. It's just like you can try to destroy, what we have built our lives around, and not just Christianity, but being decent people. It's that kind of a symbol that is going to last. You can't destroy it.
That is so cool.
Yeah, but it's also because it's not. But I guess it could have melted if it was metal. I don't know. I don't know what it's made of, so I can't go there. So I'm not going to pretend like I do. And other people were bringing up Nostradamus, that he had predicted this. Yeah, because they were saying that he said, when a great cathedral glows red, so will the descent of man. Well, he never said it.
He didn't.
I
just got the chills when you said that.
But because it's true. It's true. Once artifacts are destroyed, once iconic buildings are destroyed, it tends to be like the descent of civilization. Mm-hmm. Because, nothing is holy. Nothing is sacred.
Nothing is sacred, yeah.
Kind of thing. So, but it was done maliciously.
And you know what's funny? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just wanted to tell you.
Go ahead.
Sorry. But
this is the view. No. Kind of thing.
I am the princess of Arizona. I shouldn't say that.
That's all right. You said it.
All right. Okay. That was funny though.
Yeah. Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. I lost track. Okay. So when I first heard about it on the news, that first instinct, I was wondering, it was like, okay, is this like a terrorist thing? It
was. It is. They're trying to destroy things that we hold sacred, that are close to our hearts, and it's been done throughout history. Look at the Mongols and what they did to the what is it, the monks, Tibetan things. God, I can't think of words today.
But then, of course, when they covered it up or when they said it was the other.
Mm-hmm. Or Hitler, when he destroyed things too.
Yeah, during World War II, the Nazis destroyed so much.
Yeah, and kept stuff for themselves. So that kind of thing. So they're trying to bring fear to mankind, womankind, humankind. And these militants, what they don't realize is that they're bringing us together. So we have to stand together and not allow this negativity to take hold, because the light always prevails. Always. It may take a while, but it does. So I believe that's all she asked, right, Annie?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
And it's nothing to do with, somebody said something about it being the end of Christianity. No.
Oh gosh, no! You can't take a belief out of people's. You can't
indoctrination.
Take a belief. Yeah.
Okay.
Or love, or anything.
Because there's so many more Christians that are good and follow or practice what they preach than the ones that pretend and go to church just because they're supposed to, and they think everything's forgiven what they've done the rest of the week. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's the good and the bad, and the light and the dark in all groups of people and everything.
Sarah Huckabee, I just got it.
Did you?
Should I save it for another time, or do I say it now? Well, I mean, should I do it now? No, not right now.
Should we do the second video on that?
I don't know. It's up. What do you guys want? Soon. Well, it's really quick. She was one of Himmler's mistresses.
Oh my gosh, that makes sense. So we're talking about Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
The child of the lie.
That's fascinating. Do we want to explain the child of the lie thing?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no.
Child of the lie.
I don't want to.
Why? Child of the lie is not good.
No.
There is no soul in there. I don't want to disparage another human being, but if you look in those eyes, there is nothing there.
Yeah.
And everything that comes out is lie, 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 lie.
And what that is, that we've
learned on you, Sarah,
in our research, is that it's almost like a vehicle, if you will, for manipulation from the dark side. I know this sounds so like Star Wars, but Angus was saying before in the past that sometimes sci-fi is closer to reality than what we realize.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there are individuals that are almost just like a vehicle that the dark side just manipulates through. And I think many of us can really see that actually in that person. So that's
And if you see those two together, it's really interesting.
You mean her and Trump?
No, her and Miller.
Oh, Stephen Miller.
Yeah, that's who I said she was having.
Right.
Was a mistress to, not to Trump, not to.
So what Vera's saying in this past life.
In a past life, she was mistress to Himmler in that Third Reich, whatever.
Yeah, and who that was in that lifetime was Stephen Miller. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes so much sense, because it's funny to me how people are saying, there's so many people that can see the similarities between what happened with the Nazis and what's happening right now with.
But don't tell the princess of Arizona that.
I know. But what's happening in this country, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's this group that's like, okay, no, that's not true and everything. But
that's so cliche.
That's
up Trump.
But
Hitler.
Guys,
but that is the
so
best.
Similar.
Very.
Talking about looking and sounding like a duck.
And I'm just telling you, with this Mueller report, if Trump is not going to leave office, he will not, on his own. He will not do it. He is going to stay there till he's president. He's going to make it where he could be president for life.
How do we get him out?
Democrats, what are you going to do? You can't sit around and namby-pamby and fight with each other, because that's not going to work. You're playing right into his hands. So, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Because if he has 2 more years...
Look at how much damage he's done in 2 years.
Exactly.
Oh.
That was the plan. Him and Putin want to rule the world.
Mm-hmm.
So all you other mad leaders out there better watch out, because they're after your country too. So, I don't know.
Do you want to share
what
you
got?
It's
already 11.
Oh. Okay. Do we want to do... How do we do the second...
we'll do another video.
We'll do another video and we'll release it next week. And that one will be on Trump and Putin.
The reading that I did. On the effects... The next 6 months are going to be about in terms of what they've been doing.
Okay. So we'll end this one. Yeah. And next week, we're going to actually be doing our retreat.
Mm-hmm. So we won't be...
we're not even live, but
wouldn't that be awesome?
It would be.
But I don't know how we're going to get 100. Well, we could.
You never know in a week.
Every day.
But if not, we will post this next video that we're talking about right now. It's going to come out next week. So we hope you all.
We talked too much before it.
Do you want to tell them about the name of Easter and Easter?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, right before we went, I keep wanting to say live. Vera was telling me that the name Easter actually comes from an ancient goddess that was called Istra, right?
Mm-hmm.
Istra, and she was
a goddess
of. Is it the
spring?
But I mean, do you know what culture?
They said Anglo-Saxon.
Anglo-Saxon, that's what we're looking for. So Istra, and she was the goddess of spring, which is really cool because we've learned that different religions and beliefs take different things, and
because the pagan religion, they still like Christmas and that kind of stuff. They still take that parts of the paganism into the Christianity.
Exactly. And so, she was the goddess of spring. So it's kind of cool, actually. So have a wonderful Easter with your friends and family. We love you guys, and stay
enlightened.